Well, hello, Monskos Kronskos. It's me, and I'm back. Today is Sunday, January 4th, and this is my second SAS haul. I did a video on my first SAS haul. I did a Bopus the day SAS went on, so that was December 26th. Went and picked it up on that Sunday after, and I picked up some items, and I did a video. So I've been waiting for prices to go down on items that I wanted, right? And what I did was every day I went in and looked at what was going down, and I had an idea of what I wanted going in. So today after church, I went into my store and I had a plan. I'd watched a bunch of videos this weekend. I watched a bunch of videos. There's this one YouTuber I love, 3 Wicks or something like that, and she goes so deep into candles, and I watched so many of her videos this weekend. I love them. She has the same kind of sniffer as I do. But shocking on one of my candles that I got. All right, so what did I get? Like I said, I had a plan. I had gone onto the app and I had looked up what I could pick up in store so I could walk in and be ready. My goal today was shower gels with body lotions that matched. The creams, the body creams, I had bought a bunch in previous SAS hauls, and they do go bad. They do. And I use a lot because I'm in Colorado Springs. I'm a Texas girl, so Colorado Springs is dry. So I use them all the time. And I thought the body creams were such a better deal, and they're so much, more potent. But now I'm learning, plus I'm moving back to Texas. So I'm like, I don't need the body creams, and they do go bad. So I wanted to do a shower gel with a body lotion so that I could give them away or whatever. I wanted to have the sets. I have so many fine fragrance mists right now. I don't know if I'll ever get through them. Ever. So I'm not in the market for fine fragrance mists. I was in the market for deodorant, the shower gel, and the body lotion that matched, some candles. I really wanted concentrated room sprays too, so we'll get to that. So first, we're going to start off with what I didn't get that was 75% off, which was just 2 little items. I have 3 nieces. One has a pink backpack. I already got her a pink sparkle pocket back holder. So the other one has a blue, couldn't find it, so I got her the white sparkle. And the other one has a black, so I got her black. These are $1.95. Didn't care. I knew I wanted to get those because I had so many of the hand sanitizers that I wanted to give to them. So I got those. That's the only thing I paid full price for. The next thing I got was some little hand creams. Okay, so they didn't have a whole lot of these that I wanted. I don't do like the fruity. These are Vanilla Cafe, and I have a bunch of hand creams. I think I got it Summer SAS, the Ocean Spearmint, Eucalyptus Spearmint, Lavender Vanilla. I have a bunch of those. Into the Night. I'm giving those to my sister. So I got a couple to get to keep her giveaway, and I do use these. Put them in my purse. And then I got a Sensitive Skin Milk Fragrance. I don't like anything milk fragrance, so this is going to be someone's gift. So I got 3 of these. They were 75% off. The next thing we're going to do is deodorant. Okay, last SAS haul, I got 2 Champagne Toast and 2 Gingham Blue. I love Gingham Blue. My whole bathroom's in Gingham Blue. Talked about that last time. Love Gingham Blue. And I bought the entire Champagne Toast, everything. So I was so excited to get those. Now, my sister loves Thousand Wishes. In my cart to go pick up, I had 1,000 Wishes, right? But I looked and it was gone. So I go into the store and I didn't even look at the deodorants until the end. And then I was like, ooh, I need to find deodorants. These deodorants were in these little plastic jar things next to the 50% off table on the sides. So they were on the sides of the 50% off table. I don't even look at the 50% off table, right? So I was like, what in the heck? So I found these 2 little plastic tubs. They were clear of deodorants. This was not on the app to pick up in store. Cucumber melon. They had quite a few of these, so I got 2. I'm excited about this. Cucumber melon deodorants. Like $3, $3.23, I think. The other one they had in store, Thousand Wishes. On the app, it said they didn't anymore. But they had 1. They had a whole bunch of Japanese cherry blossom. No, thank you. I'm good. So I got this one. This will be for you, sis. So I got this one. The cucumber melon, I'm very excited about. So I got 3 deodorants. 3 of the little hand things. Okay, let's talk about concentrated room sprays. Now, I need a drink. So concentrated room sprays. Here's the deal. Back on Black Friday, I was in Texas with my sister, and I needed to spend like $10 to get a free reward thing I was doing. And so I went and bought 5 concentrated room sprays. Love them. Frozen Lake. I got quite a few. Love them. Okay. And I only buy concentrated room sprays when they're clearance. Like, I won't spend more than $3. So I looked online. I've been talking a lot. I have to tell you real quick. So I go into the store, and it's busy. It's a standalone. It's busy. And there are like 4 guys in the store with their wives. And they're looking at the wallflowers and the hand soaps. Now, the hand soaps are showing 50% off. And I'm like, hey, if you have the app, you can get those for $2.99 today. And the husband looks at me, and the wife just kind of ignores me and keeps going. And I'm like shopping, and this guy comes up and goes, hey, so I have the app. What do I do? I'm like, okay, you're going to do pick up in store, put your zip code, put that store, and he goes, thank you. Then the next husband comes up to me, and he goes, hey, so what do I do? And I did it. Man, that made me feel so good, you know, because they don't have on any of the signs, hey, download the app for $2.99. They just don't. You got to know. And of course, you get the email this morning that, hey, today, soaps, hand soaps and wallflower, $2.99. I just did that recently, so I'm good on that. They didn't have any hand soap, 75% off. So anyway, concentrated room sprays. They have a bunch online that you can order online. I don't want to order online anymore. I don't want to do the shipping. I just don't, you know. I just don't. So I saw one concentrated room spray that I could get at my store that was in stock for the 75% off. I look a mess because I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. I had it in my cart, so I had everything pulled up that showed in-store pickup for 75% off. I go to the ladies, and they know me. And I'm like, hey, this is showing 75% off pickup. And she goes, oh, well, if they were, they'd be over here on this table, and we must have sold out. Now, this is the only one that was showing up 75% off pickup in store. Clean House Vibes Holiday Edition. I like the smell. It's a good smell. I don't think they put the things on here. No, they don't. Anyway, I like the smell. Over on the wall of the concentrated room sprays is where these were. There were nowhere else to be found, right? And I'm like, So I took 2 from the full price wall, and I put them in my cart. We'll see. The next thing I want to go over, so I have these in my cart. By the way, I'll just tell you right now, they were 75% off, okay? I said, hey, can you ring these up for me and see price check? And she goes, 75% off. So 2 something. I'm like, thank you. So these are. So check that. Check your app to make sure if it's pick up in store, if it's available. I didn't do a BOPUS order, but I had it in there to see, and it did show. And just like the 1,000 Wishes, it said it didn't have any more. So it was like in my cart was 0. But they did have one. So check your app before you walk into the store, okay? I didn't do a BOPUS, but check your app. The next thing I want to go over with you is actual body care products that I got. So my goal, like I said, was a shower gel with the body lotion set that I could give as gifts or what have you. I don't need the fine fragrance mess. So the first one I got, and this was the one I was waiting for the prices to come down. I did not like the 75% off since they had. I'd already seen, wasn't into the Vanilla Bean Noel, the app. I'm good. I don't want those. These are the ones I got, and I was so excited that they were on 75% off. And I saw when they went on. So the first one is Lovely Dreamer. Got the shower gel and the body lotion. I think it's a beautiful packaging. It's a beautiful smell. Fluffy musk, clean woods, white Irish, and fresh bergamot. I love the smell. I love the color. I love this, okay? And I felt like 75% off. They were like, I think 3 something. I have my receipt. So I got these. Great for gifts, great to keep, what have you. Okay, the next one I got, and these did not show in store at 75% off. This did show that I could get it in store for 75% off. So I had it there. I knew I was going when I got in. I went to go get the ones I wanted. The next one did not show in store. Cucumber Melon. I know this is a bring back scent for SAS. I've never been a fan of Cucumber Melon. I'm not going to lie. And I love this. Now, this was on the wall. It wasn't on the 75% off racks or tables or anything. It was up on the wall, and it did have a 75% off, and it had the other scents I didn't like. Cucumber Melon, shower gel and lotion, 75% off. So, I was excited about that. I love the packaging. I love the smell. Great for a gift. Great to keep. Plus, I got the deodorant. You know, I got a couple. The next one I got was another one I was waiting to get 75% off. Okay? Sunshine Mimosa. So, they had the watermelon mojito, the island margarita. I'm not a huge fan of those scents, but the Sunshine Mimosa I knew I liked. I smelled it when I went in and they did them for Bring Back for SAS. I smelled them, but they were like, what were they, $4.99 at the time? And we were waiting for them to drop 75%. So they did, they dropped. They smell amazing. This is bright, bubbly champagne and fresh citrus. It smells so good. So I got this one too. Very excited. All right, the last thing I got was a candle. So those all worked out great. I got 3 sets, and I'm very excited. I have a whole bunch of stuff like that anyway. I got like the whole champagne toast. I got the whole eucalyptus spearmint. I have like the whole gingham blue shampoo. I have everything. Okay. And there was no shampoo or conditioner where I was shopping. The next thing we're going to do is candles. I only got 3, okay, because I have a whole bunch of candles. A whole bunch of candles. And I had looked at the ones they had back before for $7.99. Watched that lady, the 3-wick. I don't know the lady that does it, but she's amazing. So, I went online. As soon as they drop some, I can always tell when they're dropping. And one of these I got that was a $7.99. It was on the $7.99 rack. They did add like Rum Rum Reindeer. They had the milk stuff. Not interested. They had a bunch of with the Noel. No, Vanilla Bean Noel. I'm not interested in any of those. I did get a couple last time. I got like the hot apple toddy I really liked. So this one I got after watching her. And this one is 'Tis the Season. And this one has rich red apple, sweet cinnamon, and cedarwood. Oh my gosh. This smells so good. It's got the pink wax. I thought it was a pink jar at first. It's a clear jar, but with pink wax. My goodness, that smells so good. So I'm excited. So I got this for $7.99. It was on the $7.99 rack. These other 2 were not. Now, I had checked my app. I had them in my cart, and they said $7.99 for pickup. Okay? And so I knew I wanted them. I almost did a BOPUS on them. But I was like, no, I don't need candles that bad. The first one, I've never liked this. I don't know why. It was on the $10.99 rack. It is in the stars. First of all, it's a beautiful, beautiful vessel. The gold with the stars. It smells so good. It's got this light pink wax. It smells so good. Starflower, sandalwood musk, and radiant amber. My goodness, it smells good. I can imagine that it's going to look amazing burning in this. With the stars, you can see through them. I can imagine this is going to be amazing. This was on the $10.99 rack, okay? But in my app, it said it was $7.99. I asked the ladies working there, 2 of them. They said, nope. Nope. Only $7.99 are over there. Those are $10.99. I'm like, but the online says, and she goes, no, online can be wrong. I'm like, okay. Put it in my cart. The next one, now, the lady I watch on YouTube, like I said, we have a lot of the same fragrances that we like, so I really like watching her. And she doesn't like this one. And I love this one. Pure Wonder. Okay? Pure Wonder. I love it. It's very perfumey, but Ice Rosé, Star Jasmine, and Warm White Amber. It's got the white wax. I love the jar. I love it. This was on for $10.99. I love Pure Wonder. When it went to $7.99, I was like, oh, I won't even give this candle away. This is like, no, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. None of these 3 are you getting because, no. So, asked them again. They said, nope, it's $10.99. So, I took them up front. I'm checking out. I was like, first thing I want you to check is these. They were 75% off. So, the next thing I want you to check are these candles. Can you check to see? This one was on the $7.99 rack. She brings this one up, $7.99. She rings this one up, $7.99. So check your app, check pick up in store, and see if they have these on the wrong racks. Because they do. And they don't know. So what I did when I was leaving, and I was like, hey guys, just so you know, these are $7.99. And these are 75% off. I feel like they don't want us to know. What's up with that? I don't know. Anyway, I had so much fun. I was exhausted, but I'm excited. And I don't think I'm going to go back to that store. I only have one other store here. It's in a mall. I might go there because, like, they didn't have any gift sets. I was looking for gift sets. They didn't have anything like that. No shampoo or conditioner. The men's products are all still $4.99, so I'm shocked by that. We'll see what happens. Hope you have the best day ever. Thank you for watching. Monskas Kronskas out. Bye, guys.